Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Sporydan here, back again with another Rocket League video, and in this episode we are going to be doing something completely different. Now, I have done a bunch of black market designs, and I've always gotten the question, which one's your favorite black market, which one is not your favorite, and so I've decided to rank them all the black market decals. Remember two things, guys, please. That one, this is just my opinion. Yes, there will be a couple questionable ones. I just have a different outlook on these black markets. And two, just because I do not like the black market does not mean I will not do it in a future episode. I am planning to do all of the black market decals. So yeah, if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League car design videos. So let's get started off with number 24. Starting off at the number 24 spot, we do have Torah. Now, there really isn't much to say about this one. I really just do not like this. There is a paint finish that looks exactly like this black market decal. The only difference between the two are that this black market is moving and the other one is not moving. So yeah, number 24 spot goes to Torah. At the number 23 spot, we do have Intrudium. Now, I have done two design videos with this black market, and it was really hard to do. I have not been a fan of this decal once I first got it. I just do not think it looks intriguing. We have the waves going throughout the car, and yeah, I just don't think it looks good at all. At the number 22 spot, we do have Labyrinth. Now, I like the design of it a little bit. I just wish you could change the accent color as well. For now, you can only change the primary. Maybe if you could change two colors, it might look a little bit better. But yeah, number 22 spot goes to Labyrinth. Now, I said it in the beginning of the video that this is going to shock a lot of people, and at the number 21 spot, we do have Glorifier. Now, I know it's liked by a lot of the fan base, but I just personally do not like it as much. I think there is too much going on, and it reminds me a little bit of Streakwave from the Rocket Pass, and I feel like I would focus on the car a little bit too much than the actual gameplay. So yeah, I just don't like it as much. At the number 20 spot, we do have Magma. Now, Magma had so much potential to be such a great black market, but I feel like it being a little bit too laggy really knocked down the whole, black market itself. I think it's a little bit too laggy, but such a cool concept that I wish they kind of made a little bit better. At the number 19 spot, we do have Parallax. Now, Parallax is such a throwback black market decal, but I just can't see myself really using it as much. I do like how the white tints throughout the car, but yet again, like I said, I can't really see myself using this, so this belongs at the number 19 spot. At the number 18 spot, we do have Biomass. Now, Biomass would be ranked so much differently if you could change the accent color. I feel like it would be such a more clean decal as well. Biomass is one of my favorite black markets to use during the Halloween time because of that whole, type Halloween theme of the whole Biomass thing. So yeah, such a great decal, but unfortunately you cannot change the accent color. So at the number 17 spot, we do have Spectre. Now, my main concern with this one is that it just doesn't look too much like a black market. It is very clean, don't get me wrong, with the stripe going down the middle and everything like that, but it really just doesn't remind me of a black market decal, so that is why it is placed at number 17. At the number 16 spot, we do have Hex. Now, Hex goes really nicely with some wheels as well as some boost. But other than that, it's just an alright black market, you know? It was actually one of my first black markets that I ever got in the game. I traded a Crimson Octane for it, but we're not going to talk about that. That was a long time ago. So yeah, at number 16, it is Hexed. At the number 15 spot, we do have Wet Paint, and I really just like the look of Wet Paint. It's nice and clean, not much happening, but it's just a really nice, clean decal, so it's at the number 15 spot. At the number 14 spot, we do have Bubbly. Yet again, another black market where I really don't have any complaints about or anything I really truly like about it. It's just kind of in the middle. So at number 14, we have Bubbly. At the number 13 spot, we do have Chameleon. Now, Chameleon looks really cool, don't get me wrong. I just don't like how the colors pan out and everything like that. But other than that, Chameleon does look really cool. At the number 12 spot, we do have Streamline. Now, Streamline is a very clean black market decal. My only problem with it is it's just constantly on the same rotation. It's either, it's lines throughout the car that's about it. But other than that, it is very, very clean. So yeah, at the number 12 spot, it is Streamline. At the number 11 spot, we do have Trigon. One of my favorite things about this decal is the color combinations you can do on here. I did a color combination in one of my videos, and I actually ended up keeping that for a very long time because I liked it that much. Also, another thing I really like about Trigon is this white, or like any other color, going throughout the whole car. That is another favorite thing that I love about this decal. At the number 10 spot, we do have Stormwatch, aka Swirly Top, as some of my friends like to call it. I really think this decal is so cool, and you just got that whole like muggy type feeling to it in the side of the car, and it makes for some really, really good color combinations. So that is why it is deserving of the number 10 spot. At the number 9 spot, we do have Hextide. Hextide is the better version of Hext in my opinion. Now, one thing I really like about Hextide is that you can get multiple colors on this, as well as it is just moving throughout the car, which is obviously why it's better than Hext, because it's moving throughout the car, and it just looks really, really clean as a decal. At the number 8 spot, we do have Slipstream, another really clean decal, and I really like how the colors go throughout the car, throughout the lines. It just looks really good. So at the number 8 spot, we have Slipstream. At the number 7 spot, we do have 20XX. Now, I can agree a little bit that 20XX is a little bit overhyped in my opinion, but the reason why it is ranked at number 7 is because you can get so many different colors on 20XX. As you can see, we have a blue, we have a red, we have a white, we have so many different colors, and it just, you know, that's why it's ranked number 7, because you can get so many different colors, and it looks so good for car designs. But I will agree, it is a little bit overhyped, but other than that, number 7, we have 20XX. At the number 6 spot, we do have Mainframe. Mainframe is such a clean decal with the lightning bolts going throughout the whole car, and when you change the color, it just looks really, really nice, like I said, with the lightning bolts, so that is why it is at number 6. At the number 5 spot, we do have Heatwave, another huge throwback black market decal. One thing I really like about this is that you can make the decal really, really dark, making the car probably one of the darkest out of all the black markets. Now, I also really like how clean the Heatwave is, but I personally like the Fire God a lot better than the Heatwave. I really like how the Fire God is much more like crazy, and it really shows that whole fire type feeling. So that's why I put Fire God at number 4 and Heatwave at number 5. We are now down to the final 3. And surprisingly, I did not have a difficult time choosing these final 3. I knew exactly what I wanted. So starting off at the number 3 spot, we have Title Stream. And when I did my Title Stream car design video, I loved it. I did so many different designs. One of my favorite things about this is the glow going throughout the car, and then also it just flows really nicely. So this is why it deserves the number 3 spot. At the number 2 spot, we do have Dissolver. Now, ask me 2 months earlier and I would have put this as my number 1, but you know, obviously we'll get to that. But yeah, Dissolver, I remember when this first came out, and I was so in love with this. I wanted to make the water car so badly that I spent hours on hours in trading and trying to get this decal when it first came out. So it was like $40 still. But this is still one of the cleanest decals in the game with the whole water type feeling. It is a perfect summer design car. So yeah, at the number 2 spot, it is Dissolver. At the number 1 spot, we do have the brand new black market decal, Interstellar. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, it's only number 1 because, you know, it's brand new. But hear me out for a second. So, I absolutely love learning about space. I love learning about galaxies. I love learning about stars, planets, you name it. And I have been asking for a galaxy-typed themed decal for so long, and they gave me Starscaped, which, you know, it was alright, it was cool to use for a little bit, but once Interstellar came out, I absolutely fell in love with this decal. I mean, just look at it. You got the stars going throughout the car, and then you got the clouds of the galaxy typed going throughout the car. It's such a clean decal, and it's not only because I love space, it's just one of my favorite decals of all time. Now, it is going to be very hard to top in the future, but I said the same thing about Dissolver, and here we are. But I think it's going to be a little bit different because of, like, it just hits so close to home. I love learning about that stuff, and I've been asking for it for so long. So yeah, Also, I really like how you get multiple colors on the Interstellar. We have a little bit of red going throughout the car, as well on this side we have a little bit of purple. So that is also why I really enjoy this decal. Also, let me know your top 3 black markets down in the comments below. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more